happy time zones. It's your bird, Avon the Raven, and I am pissed. So, I was fighting the Abyss Watchers, okay? And the stream went down. Because the stream went down, the Abyss Watchers ended up off-screened. I off-screened the Abyss Watchers because my stream crashed. I'm taking my anger out on you. Like, I'm not even joking. The stream crashed and I was in second phase. I should have just let myself die, honestly. But I only half registered that the stream had even went down. It didn't even actually fully click until the enemy defeated popped up. That is so annoying. I off-screened the bloody Abyss Watchers.
Welcome. Very well then.
Now for 2 levels, okay.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
And I'm not upgrading anything for the, Oh, I'm gonna want Bloodbite Ring again. But I'm not upgrading anything for the Fallen Knight. 'Cause I don't think... Wolnir's a weird one. Honestly, if any boss in this game had to be off-streamed, I would have rathered it be Wolnir. Alright, so Brigand Axe goes away. So does the Spider Shield and the entirety of the Brigand set. All into storage. I'm gonna put away the Archdeacon stuff too. Okay, off to Abyss Watchers. Wolnir is a weird one. I'm gonna be using the Fallen Knight for that one, just because the Astora Straight Sword is not a very good weapon. And from what I could tell when fighting the individual, let's call it, with the Astora Straight Sword, or with the False Knight gear, they were using Astora Straight Sword and Bandit's Knife. The Bandit's Knife is actually pretty good. Grey Rat is a testament to... we thank you, Grey Rat, for getting us past Crystal Sage. However... in this particular case, it's not the greatest. And the Astora Straight Sword is not something I really want to be saving for later. Oh! Corrupto! Hello! Thank you for the redeems. How are you doing? Oh, come on, Karato. You know we're going to be playing that one. For anyone unaware, Karato and I have a collab planned for December where we're going to be playing a game called Lords of the Fallen. we're probably gonna work out a few kinks prior to that. I feel like I should reject the suggested game just on principle, because we're already going to be playing that. But at the same time, we are going to be playing that, so I feel like I should also complete it. I'm just going to leave it in purgatory for now. Your points are in purgatory. Fair enough, fair enough. I had something really annoying happen. Like, just now. So, I've been having some connectivity issues today, and as a result of those connectivity issues, the Abyss Watchers got off-streamed. Like, of all the bosses in this game to get off-screened, the Abyss Watchers. Okay. I've had a few bosses get off-screened because of connectivity issues in the past, but never one that important. Oh dear. Nope, I'm going back to the bonfire. I'll read that in a minute, Krato. I just need to get back to the bonfire and rest. Because now that I've talked to Anri, I don't really have a reason to be over there. Okay, what? Yikes. Yeah, Krato, if you need to go back to bed, go back to bed. I am not going to blame you for that. Wait, there might be a reason to be up there. Hey. I know that there's... Get back here, you. There we go. And now it doesn't even actually matter if I die as long as I get this. Cool. Hang on, hang on. I can't read that right now. I am being attacked. I will read that in a second, I promise. Okay, what? Yeah, I don't think I've ever even actually heard that song. So, no, I can't imagine it. There we go. Hang on, do I have a seed of a giant tree? Yes. That could be useful. I should also... go back to Firelink and see if there's another one. Wow, you are some dumb skellies. I know that you quite literally don't have brains, but could you think for a second? Alright, I don't believe this can be done. There's anything that can be done about this one. But I forgot to check for a seed of the giant tree up in Firelink. Because Firelink will sometimes have those. And against Tarkus specifically, I would very much like to have a seed of a giant tree. I also need 20,000 souls. That's... oof. That might have to be a farming later thing. Because I need to get into... I suppose we'll see how much Wolnir gives. Karato, I swear, if you're looking up that song just to poison my brain... There we go. Spam your dialogue.
For helping.
Thank you. I'm gonna actually need to wear that for transposition because I want the Farron Ultra Great Sword.
Ah, so.
I'm gonna hold off on transposing any of this other stuff, because I still might consider... should have stopped by the Handmaiden. Hold on. Because I need to buy the Abyss Watcher set. I need to buy the Abyss Watcher set so that I can actually use, Abyss Watchers later. This it is, then. And then I gotta upgrade my Estus. Catacombs of Karthus. I need to make my way around. I have a route planned, but it's going to be a doozy of one. And I'm... Uh-oh, my bitrate's going nuts again. I'm hoping I get the stuff from that. Thank you. There we go. Sorry, Sorig, not Tarkus. Grab the ember there. Hi. And now we see if my plan is as foolproof as I think it is. It is not. Crud. Oh, it is! It is! Let's go! Ah. Oh, that's great. That is great. What do I have in my inventory in the way of souls? Not enough. Okay. Yep, down we go, down we go. Just need to light this bonfire here, and I'm good. The Witch's Ring will come in really handy for the enemies I can actually use Pyromancy versus. I'm pretty sure I can trick you into attacking a mimic. And then at that point, it won't really matter who wins. But I should still get a decent amount of souls from that, and if I can get 20,000... Sorig is the only... NPC, or one of only 2 NPCs that this will actually give us. Or this place will actually give us. I needed to remember to trigger the invasion, so it's a good thing I actually had an ember. And now I really can't afford to lose this much souls, though. Yeah, come on. It doesn't really matter which one of you wins. Oh, is the skeleton going to attack the demon? We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Ow! Okay, That's not good, that's not good. That is so not good. I thought I could dodge that. Clearly not. I believe you actually ended up killing the mimic. Yes, you did. Oh hey, my bitrate's back to normal. Yay! I don't think the black blade actually does anything. Okay. Cool. Come on. I'm actually a lot more comfortable dealing with the reviving skeletons than I am with the demon at this point. Because the demon has proven that it can essentially one-shot me. Oh dear. Let's go. Thank you, Skellies. And that's 20,000 right there. That is actually really good. I can't use anything from the Demon's Soul, so I'm probably just going to burn that. But the 20,000 will unlock patches. Because I'm gonna want him to expand Greyrat's shop as much as possible. So not having to grind for that is actually huge. May as well. I'm not even using FP right now, but may as well. Okay. The Estus ring is probably also going to be pretty big eventually. And then once I have... Okay. I have a... Wait, why did I go down? I need to go get patches. I'm a dum-dum, okay? I need to go unlock patches. I'm going to ignore the old Demon King for now, because I don't know if anybody uses Chaos Bed Vestiges. And I also don't want to use up any of my lightweight NPCs. I'm going to be using the Nameless False Knight on I should actually go down here and kick the ladder. I don't really have a need to since I can do tree jump, but at the same time... Why make things harder for myself than they already are? I'd rather circle back to Old Demon King once I actually have enough NPCs that it doesn't matter if I use one or two. And even then, I'm not likely to use any of the really good ones. Oh, Feed, hello! How you doing?
Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is gonna kill you kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know.
Okay. So, I'm actually mad. Uh-oh. I'll come back for that. The deacons were less of a problem than I thought they were going to be. And even with slow roll, I managed to beat them. That's good. But I was having connectivity issues, so the Abyss Watchers ended up off-screened. And that's the part that annoys me. Of all the bosses in the game, one of the Lords of Cinder ended up off-screened because of connectivity issues.
Can't find anything.
Like, I would not have cared as much if it was, like, Wolnir or Deacons, even though I was concerned about Deacons. My stream, like, not the game, the stream itself crashed right before I hit Phase 2 on the Abyss Watchers. As a result, I only half registered that my stream crashed. And by the time it fully registered that, yeah, I wasn't actually broadcasting anymore, the Abyss Watchers were dead. Yeah. Like, of all the bosses to end up off-screened, one of the fucking Lords of Cinder. So I'm actually pretty mad about that. But at the same time, I did get past the Abyss Watchers, so... And this run does not allow for summoning, by the way, so... That was an Abyss Watchers soloing that got off-screened. The worst part is, I don't even think I actually took a hit in Phase 2. There we go. Oh, okay, so the Lords of Cinder are essentially the Great Lord Souls from the first two games. They're what you need to take out in order to progress. What do you mean I never picked this up? Y'all do not matter to me. And the Abyss Watchers are one of those Lords of Cinder, Great Lord Souls. You know, one of the big major bosses of the game, and because of connectivity issues, they got off-screened. That would be sort of like off-screening Seath. Not quite as pivotal as off-screening Gwyn. But that would have also made me really mad, actually. Okay, Horus. I need to take out. It actually does not help that the Abyss Watchers are one of the best fights in the game. Like, they are widely loved by the community. Oh well. What's done is done. Oh no. Uh-oh. You don't even actually have the... Yeah, Horus is sort of a weird case. Come on, just bleed already. Or die. Dying works too. Unfortunately, there's no way to stop him from going hollow. He just sort of ends up down here. But with that, I can actually go clear out the rest of the loot in the catacombs proper. And then run around down here. Taking out Horus means that once I buy his equipment, I actually have access to him as a potential NPC I can cosplay. Oh, so currently, the NPCs I have access to are Yuria, the Nameless Fallen Knight, who counts because they attacked us outside the cathedral. Knight Kirk, who actually does exist in this game. You just gotta know how to trigger him. And well, I actually need 2 more levels for this one. But Sir Wilhelm. Those are the 4 I currently have access to. I'd like to save Sir Wilhelm and Yuria for a while. I'm sort of just using Yuria to get me through some places at the moment because... or to get me through the actual areas at the moment. Because I'm not even bothering leveling up the next NPC's equipment that I'm going to be burning, because the next boss is a weird one. 70 more... Okay, do I spend the time getting 70 more things in order to... do I spend the time getting 70 more souls in order to buy an ember from the Handmaiden, or do I just buy one from Great Rats? I think I get the 70 souls, because the 70 souls isn't going to take much time, really. but because there's something weird about the next boss I'm going to be tackling, which actually means that I don't have to level up the weapon that the Nameless Fallen Knight uses. And if I can avoid using upgrade materials, I will for this run. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to +3, like, almost everything. But that is a problem for another time. Let's go clear out the catacombs proper. But because I am not leveling up the Nameless Fallen Knight's equipment, I am in a very odd position here, where it's fine for the boss, but it's not fine for if I get cornered in the area. Like, the boss I can handle, but if I try to... oh dear. Traverse the area with that... then I'm going to wind up... dead. Like, there's almost no way I'm gonna manage this with an unupgraded Astora Straight Sword. Okay, come on. Move it, move it. I'm not sure the unupgraded Astora Straight Sword would stagger this stuff. Yeah. And then I spam click through enemies dialogue up here while everything is animating.
Okay, good. We'll thank this, please. I've submit.
Surprised I don't have anything resurrecting to chase me, honestly. Oh dear. So let's see here. Astora Straight Sword, Bandit Knife, Fallen Knight, and I definitely want the life ring here. Because I don't think I need to upgrade the Astora Straight Sword. I think it's a certain number of hits that actually breaks the bracelet, not a certain amount of damage. But what loot there is left to obtain here? Oh dear. Oh dearie me, oh dearie me. Oh dear. Leave me alone, please. Haha, I have a door. You can't get me. I have a door. Okay. I'm not anticipating this to be that tough of a fight, but I should definitely go for this one first. Damn it. Damn you, damn you, damn you! There we go. Of the bracelets, that's the harder one to break. Get back here, Wolnir. Goodbye. Wolnir is a gimmick boss, so if you just keep attacking his bracelets, you win. Which is why I wasn't too concerned about using an unupgraded weapon here. From here on out, though, I think there's only one other boss I can afford to do that with. And that's because unless you attack it in entirely the wrong way, it's a one-shot. Okay, how many souls did that give me? Ooh, that's a nice juicy amount. Okay, back to Yuria. Yuria is going to wind up burned at some point. I'd just like to save her for a while longer. Because she's actually really good. And now I don't have to worry about plot progression for a bit. I can go run around the abandoned tomb. I am going to want to take out Sorig, and I'm also going to want to make sure that Ballista, well, does a few things.
Well, very good.
Ooh.
Farewell, Ashen Maid.
I do actually need something from Wolnir's soul, unfortunately. Black Serpent.
Treat she is mine.
One of the NPCs I can potentially use later does actually use Black Serpent.
Welcome is very that haste. I should not that. Forgive me. Help me.
Alright, and then... do I have the souls for this? Yeah, that should be good.
Well, very that haste.
Okay, 20 health is much better. I'm going to need 2 more strength.
Farewell, I shall not need.
It wasn't he.
Okay, Dark Drift. I am actually going to level up a little more. Farron Greatsword is one of the few that I'm going to max out because I can use it twice, and both of those are actually really, and that makes it really good.
Pretty like that.
Let's go rest and then back into the abandoned tomb. I'm not going to fight the boss, I'm just going to run around. I have to be a little careful with not using too many NPCs right now because I only have 4. I will have 5 because after Ponte, or well, I will be able to use Siegvard eventually. But I do need a lot of souls in order to not kill Patches for it. Wait, spotted stone plate is probably gonna be helpful. Oh, Negan! Hello! How are you? There's the wall. Come on. Oh, what happened? Ah! But there's a few different pieces of loot that are actually really important in here. What? Okay, I've had bad connectivity issues all day. I've tried, like, everything here, and there we go. There we go. You can't actually hit me from here. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about the frames. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm hoping it doesn't carry over to the VOD. But what happened? Ow. Okay, so you are dead. I wasn't asking because I thought I might be at fault. I was asking